What's up, everybody? I had some technical difficulties. We're here, though. I had to do the intro. Some stuff is messed up. But Jays versus Detroit Tigers today. Chris Bassitt taking the mound. Peter, I know you can't see my screen, but what are you looking forward to in today's game? I'll pop up the lineups in a sec. It's a bit late, but we're here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to another solid Chris Bassitt start here. See if he can keep it going. And nice haircut. I just saw it right
You
now.
can see the
So
screen now?
shout out
Good.
to you, Nick. Well, no, I see
Good.
the stream. I see the stream, and I see your haircut on there. So it's the first I'm seeing of it. I like it. It's
Thank you.
looking clean. The Jays lineup is looking clean as well. So I'm excited for this game. And I'm just excited to see if they can get the sweep and head in with some momentum against a very good Tampa Bay team tomorrow, Friday night.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be the big test, and I saw a tweet basically saying it would be the win of the season for the Jays. Jose Barrios against Drew Rasmussen was yet to give up a earned run, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Let's get into the lineup for today's game. The screenshots. Okay, well, do you have the lineup off the top of your head?
I have it. I have it. All
All
right,
right.
so bear with me here, folks. So the lineup for the Blue Jays is George Springer leading off, playing right field. Bo Bichette batting second at shortstop. Vladimir Guerrero is DHing, batting third. Dalton Varsho batting fourth in center field. Alejandro Kirk catching and batting fifth. Brandon Belt getting the start at first base, batting sixth. Whit
Here we go. I
Merrifield
got it.
in
I got
left
it.
field,
Yep.
batting seventh. And Espinal at third base, who is playing for Matt Chapman, who was a late scratch, and Kevin Biggio at second base, batting ninth. Chris Bassitt on the mound. So it's a good lineup for the Blue Jays. Obviously, you want to see Matt Chapman try to continue his hot streak, but he did get a stomach bug or something like that. Hopefully, it's not too serious, and he's back in there tomorrow against Drew Rasmussen and the Tampa Bay Rays. But it should be fine. It's a good-looking lineup. I'm excited for tonight's game.
Yeah. Thanks, Owen. I got the lineup here, like you just said out loud. You guys can have a look. Yeah, the big thing is Matt Chapman obviously being out. He is the hottest hitter. Hopefully, we can still get the offense going without him, but I don't know. Brandon Belt's back in there as well, which is notable. He obviously had the hot start to the home opener there a couple nights ago, and you were there to see that, I'm sure. I don't know if it seemed like on TV that he got booed a little bit when his name got announced. Someone tweeted that in the original thing. I don't know if you noticed that at all, but it was either way.
Who Belt?
Belt, yeah.
Belt?
Before,
No, he didn't. He didn't get booed. He got a pretty good ovation. I mean,
okay.
everyone was just happy to see the Blue Jays back in town. So I don't think there was even Jose Barrios got some cheers. So I mean, there was no animosity towards the players. They're giving them their fair shake, which is something that Toronto fans usually tend to not do. So I was glad to see them be welcoming towards these guys.
Yeah, I agree. And at the end of the day, they're players after all. All right, here's the Detroit Tigers lineup. Nick Matton, Nevin Green, Carpenter, Torkelson, Baez, Baду, McKinstry, Rogers, with Spencer Turnbull has had a really bad start to his season so far with a 13 ERA. What's up, Broseph? Fingers crossed Bassett puts together a nice start with some of his zillion different pitches. Me too. Peter, what are your thoughts on this lineup? Again, you saw it in person. It's the first stream since we've been back since your trip there. But anyone in particular that
Yeah.
impressed you, or you think that's impressive out there?
I mean, what's going on with Nick Maton, man? Back-to-back games with a home run for him. So hopefully he doesn't make it three in a row. But this was a guy with a sub 400 OPS coming into the series, and now he's homered in back-to-back games off the two best pitchers that the Blue Jays have to offer. So that's it's pretty interesting and pretty surprising, honestly. I've been very impressed with Kerry Carpenter,
Yeah.
the right fielder, who's batting fourth now for the Tigers. I mean, he was the one that got robbed by Kevin Kiermaier on that play in center field, and he's been hitting the ball hard, man. He hit a home run yesterday against Kevin Gosman, so their lineup's not great. The Blue Jays should win tonight, and they should win by a landslide. I want to see Chris Bassitt keep it going. They need to win tonight to keep up with the Rays because the Rays are looking like they cannot lose right now, and they haven't lost. They're just an unbelievable story to start out the year. They're pitching so well, they're hitting so well, and Drew Rasmussen against Jose Barrios on Friday,
Ah,
like you said, if they can pull that one off, that's probably going to be the win of the year up to this point.
yeah. New Brunswick, Canada. Guys saying the real games start tomorrow. Can't wait for the Jays and Rays tomorrow. I know a lot of you guys are. What's up, Jacob? I know a lot of you guys are kind of fast forwarding ahead to that game there. But no, I agree with you. I want to take care of business tonight, though. I don't want to get ahead of myself. And it's kind of crazy that
Yeah,
we're
that's the
talking
most
about.
important thing.
Yeah, it's crazy we're kind of talking about falling behind this early. When a team starts 12-0 in your division, you really do have to keep up. You especially like
13 now.
They're 13 now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they beat the Red Sox earlier this afternoon. Yep.
Well, huge series tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be live on time for that one tomorrow. Again, my bad for starting late, but we'll move on now to the rapid fire. It's been a while, Peter. I don't know if you have any in the top of your head. I can
Hmm.
puff up the Jays lineup. Bassett 5 innings, 1 run ball. Brios throwing a perfect game tomorrow. We'll touch on tomorrow a little bit in a few minutes here. What are your thoughts on any rapid fire questions for the chat to answer? Also, before
Yeah,
we do, make sure to hit the like button. Let's get to 10, 15 likes. See if we can get there. But yeah,
I'm gonna go with Jose Barrios question here for tomorrow, actually, and this could go either one of two ways. So either he bounces back and he looks unbelievable and gets his season on track, or he gets lit up by a Tampa Bay Rays team that just is playing perfect baseball right now and has started better than any team in the past 128 years in Major League history. So how do you think tomorrow is gonna go, assuming that the Jays win today's game?
I think it'll go well. I think Brios, I don't know, I think us being at home, for some reason with us at home, I have some, I don't know if it's unrealistic, but I have some just uncanny confidence that the Blue Jays are just going to win every game. I don't know if it's the offense, I don't know what it is, but for Brios in particular, I think he'll maybe go 6 innings, 4 runs, but we still pull out the win, even though it's against Drew Rasmussen. I just feel I have full faith in the offense, and I'm hoping that Chapman is in there tomorrow because I do think that makes a significant difference.
Yeah, I think he will be in there tomorrow just because they're giving him the day off tomorrow. He's played I mean today, sorry. He's played every game so far this season against a weak Detroit lineup, against a weak Detroit pitcher. So it makes sense, if he's feeling any sort of illness or any sort of injury, keep him out of the lineup, keep him fresh for tomorrow. And yeah, like you said, tomorrow's a big game. Drew Rasmussen still hasn't given up an earned run all today, and hopefully he's okay. He actually hurt himself. He hurt his elbow, the good left-handed pitcher on the Tampa Bay Rays. So hopefully he's all right. But their rotation is just stacked. Their pitching is unbelievable, and it's going to be a big test. The Blue Jays are going to have to hit very well, considering that the number 3, 4, 5 starters are going in the series. 4-5-1, sorry, four
451.
five
And
one.
a lot of people were saying on
Yeah.
Twitter, I don't know if you have agree with this, and I guess I'll ask you as well. Do you think that people are saying that the Rays, obviously get so many good pitchers that they have guys in
Mhm.
AAA, 2 or 3 guys that are better than Jose Barrios right now? I don't know if you have any thoughts on that as well. I don't know if
Well,
that's necessarily true, but there was a thread going on around
Well,
the
you could
Twitter.
argue that the Blue Jays have three guys in AAA better than Jose Barrios right now. I mean, it's a
Yasver.
two-way street. And he's been very bad. He's been very bad, and it's puzzling because his stuff is so good, but for whatever reason, he's just hell bent on throwing his four-seam fastball. And as a fan, you can't help but shake your head because it just doesn't make sense. He's got a lethal sinker that moves about 16 inches, and he doesn't throw it. And he's got a good slurve that he doesn't throw nearly enough either. So if he can figure that out, his pitch repertoire, and abandon that four seam fastball that just seems to get hit hard every time it's in the zone, then I think he is going to have some success. He's got the good stuff. He's a veteran in this league. He's been very good in the MLB as well. So there's no reason as to why he should be struggling, especially not at 28 years old. It's just weird.
It's super weird, and I don't know if we'll delve into this another time, but I don't know. The Jose Barrios experiment has to. Someone needs to go more in depth with it and maybe see what the actual reason could be behind that. But what are your bold predictions for today's game? Matt's asking over under 9.5 runs today from both teams. I think I'd go over. I'm assuming you mean combined. I think I'd go over
Yeah,
with that.
yeah. Yeah, I'd go over. I'd go over as well. My bold prediction is Espinal gets his first home run of the season. He's been struggling at the plate. He made a great play yesterday at third base, which was nice to see. And he's filling in again today for Matt Chapman. So hopefully he can keep the great defense going. You know what you're going to get out of his glove. If he can provide with the offensive side of things day in, day out, then there's no reason as to why he shouldn't be an everyday player. So I'm looking for Espinal to hit his first home run of the season. That's my game. That's my bold prediction
And that
of
is
the game.
pretty bold. He hasn't. I don't know when the last time he hit a home run
He's
was. I
looked
feel like
lost
it's
up there. He has
been.
one hit all season. One hit.
And Nick Maton, speaking of him, he also looked lost all season until he came to Toronto and then
Yeah,
somehow turned
yeah.
it around and put it together. Espinal and Bishop back-to-back homers. Over for sure. Yeah, I think over for sure. My bold prediction is going to be a Varsho home run. I don't know how many. Has he hit one yet?
It's not bold.
He's hit one, right?
He's hit. Yeah, he hit one. He hit one against Kansas City. That's
Way
not bold,
back.
man. You got to give me something better than that.
How about Biggio hits a home run? That's bold.
He's also got
yeah,
one,
but he's lost. Both of them at the same time hit a home run. Biggio and
all right,
Bradshaw.
fine.
Bradshaw gets a stolen base, throws a
like
runner out, robs a home run, and hits a home run. See, that's more
bold.
like it. That's more like it. What are your
That's
thoughts
bold.
on Biggio
I mean,
getting more reps? I don't know if you have any. Obviously, Chapman's out, but Biggio has just been getting an unbelievable amount of playing time, way more than I could have ever imagined through 12 games.
It makes sense. It makes sense that he's in today. I mean, righty on the mound, Turnbull for Detroit, so he's getting started.
Whoa!
Mo, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. I can't see the screen or anything that's going on.
He upgraded to the Grand Slam, the $40 a month, the package for Mo.
Oh, nice.
Mo,
thank you so much, Mo.
much.
Appreciate it.
That means a lot. And Mo, if you're in here, we started this late. Completely my bad. Don't blame Peter. It was all my bad. The stream's been a bit technically incorrect, but we're
anything technical is not my fault.
It's all mine.
Just remember that, unless I'm doing it by myself.
If it ever lags, it's my fault. Peter jumping on the Santi bandwagon. Mo, thank you so much. Your support means
appreciate it, Mo.
It means a lot to us, and thank you. If you ever need anything, message us, and we'll. You're our only Grand Slam member, so we'll see. If you want any perks added to that, let us know, and we can get you in. What is more realistic this year out of these unrealistic scenarios? Kikuchi having a 3 ERA this year, and Barrios throwing a no-hitter. More realistic would be Kikuchi having a 3 ERA. I don't think Barrios can throw a no-hitter.
And that's probably not very realistic.
Thank you so much, Mo. I just joined in. I'm
No,
glad you're able to tune in. We'll be live for 5 or so more minutes up to first pitch since I started late. Again, my bad there. What's up, Donaldson? Toronto. True. Peter, I guess we'll move on to the Q&A now. Do you have any touches or any thoughts on your trip to Toronto there? May as well. We can touch on that or the Rogers Center firsthand. Anybody who has questions. Owen, of course, you guys met each other. Shout out everyone in here. Let's get to 15 likes. Let's see if we can do it. I know we started late and it's my bad, but I'm glad we were able to do this.
Yeah, no, that was it was great, man. The atmosphere in there was just electric. There were 42,000 people. That's not even counting those that were just walking around the stadium and in the standing room only seats. So it was great to see all those fans out there, and it was a great game to boot. I mean, it was 5 home runs, a home opening record for the Blue Jays. So great to see. Great performance by the guys, and they needed this. They needed to come home and get hot, play a lesser opponent, and just start hitting again and start pitching well and get rolling, because the Rays are not losing anytime soon, and you're catching them at a tough time, but they're catching you at a tough time as well. The Jays are 7-1 in their last 8, and probably going to be 8-1 after today.
Yeah, and I think it's important that you mentioned that. It's a good point. I'm glad we didn't play the Rays before the Tigers. I'm very glad about that.
Right.
Get everyone settled back in, and the only thing that would have made it better for you would have been the roof open, I think. But it being closed makes it louder, so there's also that side. Did you get to experience any of the walk around areas? Did you go to any of those? Or
yes, I did. I got there early, man, and it was just great. There were so many different wrinkles now to the Rogers Center. Everything looks different, and there's a lot of younger people in the stands, and it's just a great atmosphere, great vibe. Toronto's always had passionate fans, but now I think these new changes that they're bringing to the Rogers Center is really unlocking a different fan base, and you love to see it. The game was great too.
Yeah, and those general admission seats, or Browsive says the area is filling up an hour before the game is popular. It's going to be popular for college and university students, I'm sure, as well, because $20, that's a beer and a half.
Bargain.
So, yeah. So you'd rather go to the Rogers Center. Peter, I can't remember how much of the stadium you checked out. What was your favorite new section?
Had to have been the Corona rooftop patio. I mean, that was just great. So they replaced the 500 seats in the right field area over there, and they made it into kind of a patio with a great view. You could see everything from up there. So if you were to ever get those $20 standing room only tickets,
go up there.
Get there at 5:30 when the gates open, and you can grab yourself a spot for the whole game. It's just unbelievable over there. So yeah, you got to go sometime, Nick, because it was just super fun.
I might be going sooner than expected. I'll keep you guys updated on that.
Nice.
Paul's saying, hi, Nick. Have you guys got the Jays hats yet? Paul, we're working on the merch, if that's what you're referring to. It should be good by the end of this month. Should be launched by the end of this month. There's a lot of technical stuff that goes into that, so we're just making sure that's all clear before launch next. We want it to be a clean launch. What's up, Matthew? Go Jays, go! Shout out everyone in here. Let's get the like button. Get to 15. Yeah. Any final thoughts on this game, Peter? Before we let him go, a couple more minutes. We'll take him right up to first pitch because we were a bit late. Just a shout out, Mo. Here we go. This community really means a lot to me. It's a lonely world in Southern California. As a Jays fan, being part of this community makes the experience more enjoyable. Mo, that was the goal. That's the whole goal with this. Bring everyone together. Of course, Peter met Owen. He met another guy at the arena too. Shout out Corey.
Yeah, Corey. I'll tell that story real quickly. Now, I didn't even know this. I went to the game with my girlfriend's dad, and there's this guy. He turned to me in about the third inning, and he said, "Hey, are you Peter?" I'm like, "Yeah." Well. And he's like, "Oh, dude, I watch all of your videos, man. You guys got me into baseball. You and Nick do a great job." And that just brought a smile to my face because you're not expecting that. You're not expecting to go to a Jays game and anybody recognize you. Now, I know we have a pretty decent following, and it's a niche topic, a niche team. But to do that and
It's surreal.
go to the Rogers Center and be recognized and someone tells you that you're the reason why they're watching baseball and why they're following the team more extensively, I mean, that you got to just smile and be happy when someone tells you that. It made my night. It was a special moment for sure.
Yeah, and that's the goal, is to keep meeting you guys, and hopefully me and Peter meet some of you guys together at the same time. I wanted to go up for the opening day, but obviously exams got in the way. But Mo, yeah, I'm glad that you're a part of the community. It's your support's unbelievable, and aside from that, I don't know. It's great. I love it. I love everybody. What's like, Cameron?
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well. Matthew Schramm, Bassett will be good tonight. Don't get too popular. Have to go to games in disguises. Yeah, hopefully not.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's okay. I don't mind talking to you guys. Like I spoke to Corey pretty much throughout the whole game once we
That is
figured out
crazy.
who
The
we
person
both
next to you
were, so.
knew. That is
Yeah,
crazy.
no, what are the odds? What are the odds of that happening? So yeah, well, we'll let you guys go now because first pitch is right around the corner. It's 7:07, so you don't want to miss that. But thanks to each and every one of you for the support. Thank you to Mo for your continued generosity, and we
Means a lot.
appreciate each and every one of you that are in here. And we'll see you tomorrow as well for the pregame stream.
On time.
and
On
postgame
time.
video.
I got you on time.
Hopefully. That's the
on
goal.
time tomorrow. Matt, now we haven't met in person, but we will very soon. We will this summer sometime, I'm sure. But thank you guys again for tuning in. You guys are like, thank you guys for tuning in. What's up, Mo? Matthew, cheers. Have a good one, guys. We'll take it easy, and we'll see you for the post game video tonight.